Today, he gave a speech where he was highly critical of members of the oligarchs, the people with money, saying that they don't have their hearts and minds in Russia, that they have their hearts and minds elsewhere. His power base, as far as we understand it, has been the intelligence, the moneyed oligarchs, and the military. If he's feeling the need to lash out at them, if he's feeling the need to fire them or do worse, what does that say about Putin's survivability? Michael, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think it's at risk. I think, for the first time in his rule, his continuation in power is in question. I'm not saying that he's going to get removed, but the possibility is there. It's not going to be the oligarchs who remove him. They do not have that kind of influence. They're not even in Russia anymore. They're gone. They're only going to come back if they've got no place else to go. And I don't think it's going to be, Larry, I don't think it's going to be the 15 or so inner circle guys who are around him, the former KGB guys who have been with him since the St. Petersburg day, right? I don't think it's going to be them, because they're smart enough to know that they're as guilty as he is of all of the sins that he has committed. And I think they know that their future is tied to his. So I think if he's going to get removed, it's going to be because the military does it. And it's either going to be a function of them coming to the conclusion that he is destroying the Russian military, and he is destroying the perception of the Russian military in the minds of the Russian people, or he orders them to conduct an action such as using chemical weapons, or God forbid, a tactical nuclear weapon, and the military says no. And by the way, it's time for you to go away. Or the demonstrations in the streets get out of control, and he orders his National Guard to shoot, and the military steps in and says no. So I think if he goes, it's going to be the military. I don't think it's going to come from anywhere else, but he is at risk. And you go back to what John said, that he talked about, this was a terrible mistake. I think that this is probably the biggest strategic blunder a major power has made since Hitler invaded the Soviet Union during the Second World War. I can't think of one bigger than this in terms of its long-term implications for Russia. Even if Putin stays around, he is going to be a pariah, and Russia will be a pariah for the rest of his tenure.